2023 Arewa youth loud to be on sustained consultation with religious leaders, elder statesmen. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Some northern youths under the auspices of the Coalition of Arewa Youth for Peace and National Development, CAYPND, have lauded the presidential candidate of the Labour Party LP, Mr. Tinubu, on his initiative to undertake regular consultation with both Muslim and Christian leaders as well as elder statesmen in the country. This is that the youth further noted with admiration the ongoing consultation with the LP presidential flag bearer is embarking on across the country in his quest to sell his new Nigeria agenda to prominent individuals across the board. Recall that the former Anambra State governor has visited the founder of Living Faith Worldwide, Bishop David Oyedepo, on his 61st birthday at the Church Canaan Land headquarters in Enugu State, where he was said to have shared his vision for a new Nigeria with the renowned cleric. Apart from the visit to Oyedepo, who is a prominent clergy in Nigeria, record shows that Obi visited the chairman of the Northern Elders Forum (NEF) and former vice chancellor of Ahmadu Bello University, Abu Zaria, Prof. Ango Abdullahi, a few days back. The hometown of his vice presidential candidate, Dr. Yusuf Dati Ahmed in Kaduna State, was not left out as Obi continued to spread the gospel of a new Nigeria. Speaking on the development, the Arewa youth said it only shows that Obi is the most serious presidential candidate among other contesting the 2023 presidential election, which is barely 7 months away. To underscore their positions, the youth said Obi chose to visit Oyedepo on his birthday to seek wise counsel from the powerful Christian cleric, arguing that other politicians would have likely organized parties and other ceremonies where hundreds of millions of naira would have been spent on vanities. In a statement by the national president, Alhaji Mohammed Gwadabe, CAYPND, disclosed that its support for the former Anambra State governor, an Igbo man, was informed by his demonstrable capacity to change the course of the Nigerian nation. Apart from his deep knowledge of the Nigerian economy coupled with his shrewd management of resources, we dare to say that Obi is a highly detribalized Nigerian who views the nation as one entity with opportunities for growth in all the states of the Federation. Nigeria is so divided at the moment along all the known fault lines, and we think that P2B, the amiable presidential candidate of Labour Party, is the answer that we need to our challenges, which include insecurity, youth unemployment, poverty, nepotism, among others. We have also been following with keen interest his ongoing consultation with Muslim and Christian leaders in the country, and will make bold to say that only a focused detribalized politician would embark on such salutary outings. This is more so that it is happening at a time with mutual distrust, religious intolerance, and other tendencies can easily be felt and touched by Nigerians. It is on record so far that Obi has visited among several others the General Overseer of the Living Faith Church Worldwide, Bishop David Oyedepo, renowned scholar and chairman Northern Elders Forum (NEF), Prof. Ango Abdullahi, former President Olusegun Obasanjo, and General Ibrahim Babangida, who accorded him a warm reception. Even when the presidential candidate of another party has said the Labour Party and its candidate will labor in vain, Obi responded calmly by assuring that there is dignity in labor. We therefore enjoin P2B to sustain the momentum of his consultations across the divide, especially on religious leaders of the different faiths, as that will continue to endear him to his teeming supporters who are determined to elect him as president come February 2023, the youth group stated. Well, of course, we all know that all the preparations, all the gbogbo of all parties are trying to do their best. Some of them are so caught up in I'm doing my best so that I'm going to emerge as the winner in 2023, while others are doing their best to make sure that they do it both the 2023 both the post-election period, both the pre-election period and the post-election period. Now, we all know that all these things, it is normal during election. I keep saying it is normal. There's nothing that is happening now that is not normal. It is really, really normal. All I'm going to ask us to do is this momentum that people are having, most especially those who have come out to say, who have come out to say this thing, or they are awake, that they're no longer sleeping, that they want a new and better Nigeria. My own advice to each and every one of us is, let us make sure we do not just make this thing something that once upon a time it happened. We should make sure this sticks. It is our duty to make sure this sticks. Yes, unfortunately, we still have people who they are so caught up in the past. They are saying that they don't use their PVC. I've spoken to quite a number of people and they have told me they don't use their PVC for nothing. That the PVC is only their means of identification and nothing else. That they use it just on the bank. And I'm saying, what about your civil responsibility? They said no, that is none of their concern. I also said okay, because they quickly defended themselves by saying the one that they have voted for in the past, what actually happened. And I'm like, I gave them a scenario of, okay, let's say for instance there is a child that is sick, and because the child is not responding to a particular kind of treatment, does that mean you abandon the child to die? And they quickly told me that there are sicknesses that the child, that even the doctor will tell you that this sickness. I'm saying, do you know how many English doctors? Do you know how many English doctors? We have had cases where English doctors have said they cannot do anything, and people go traditional, people go to native doctors, people who use this traditional way of, treating people, and they were revived. What will you call that? The doctor, you just take what the doctor tell you, say 9 be fine now, and 9 be fine now. You don't do that. You fight for that your child, to make sure that at the end of the day that the child comes out, comes out healthy and strong. You don't give up on your child. I even gave a scenario of a sleeping prince in Saudi Arabia. That sleeping prince have been on life support for more than 10 years, if not more. If not less. He has been on life support machine for more than 10 years, and his family is not preparing to turn off that machine anytime soon. They are doing their best to make sure that this boy wakes up one day, and at the end of the day, they reunite with him. Okay, so those set of people now, let us make sure we, keep evangelizing the gospel. Use this period to learn how to evangelize so that you can evangelize, your faith. You can evangelize your faith. Okay. Good name, better pass money. Thanks for Arewa youths. Thanks for understanding. Genuine Nigerians who want Nigerians to stand back to his feet. Exactly. Genuine Nigerians. It is only genuine Nigerians. People like you and me that knows that. I've said it before. I don't have dual citizenship. Here is both my motherland and my fatherland. And at the end of the day, we don't have anywhere to go. We only have the option of staying here and making things work out for us. If everybody japa, how it would be. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen.